How can the heart truly want what the mind can never possess? And just like the tide, he was gone. Puka, the new fragrance from this ship.
The Puka GT experience.
I don't know, man. I think ivermectin is more than just medication for goats.
But you would say that, though. You are biased.
What do you mean?
Well, for one, you're a goat.
Ah! Let's go! Woo! This is insane! Ah! Keep it coming! Bah! Bah! Hey, listen up! Bah! This is outrageous! Bah! Yeah! Bah! Did you see that video of a moose getting hit by a car?
Welcome back to TMG, bringing you the latest in celebrity gossip. Our main story today, Puka has been spotted publicly cozying up to Kim Kardashian. They were seen arriving at Paris Fashion Week before jetting off to watch the Super Bowl together. Kim has remained tight-lipped about her new beau, but Puka had this to say.
Hello everyone, happy Sunday night. Welcome to Puka GT. I'm your host Clark. How are you doing? Sorry, running a little bit late today. Was invited out last second to a family dinner. So wife, both kids, to celebrate a mutual friend's birthday party at a nice restaurant in Holt in Dublin where I grew up, which was really nice, but ran on a little later than I was expecting. So hence I'm 30 minutes late. You'll have to forgive me. Family comes first. Hope you're all doing well today. Luke, I see you in the chat already, buddy. How are you doing? Lee Harris, thanks for joining, man. See, you're just finishing up a bit of work yourself. And Ants, how's it going? Cool. Glad you all haven't abandoned me for my tardiness. But anyway, we have a night of racing ahead of us. Honest admission, anybody who's in the Discord will know I was seriously considering not coming back to Brands Hatch tonight. I was considering just getting a head start on the dailies ahead of next week, but the more I thought about it, I didn't want to leave in the note that I did. I haven't been enjoying this combo so far, but I want to learn to enjoy every combo, so I'm going to stick with it. Just going in with zero expectations here. I'm mid C rank at this point because of the absolute battering my driver rank has taken this week. But ultimately, I shouldn't care, so I'm going to try not to care. And I'm just going to dive in and try and enjoy some races tonight. Have a bit of fun, have the chats with yourself, and remember that as much as I do eventually want to reach A+ in this game, that's a secondary objective. The main objective is to stick to my streaming schedule, have fun doing so, and socialize with yourselves. So that's what I'm here for anyway. And hopefully with a slightly more relaxed mindset, I'll spin out less, I'll be less aggro on the track, and it might lead to better results. Who knows? Point is, tonight, main aim, keep a cool head, and just try and enjoy the racing a bit. Yeah, down we have Luke. Yeah, would agree, mate. Went to another game for a break. Okay, what were you playing this week, Luke? And the Harris, oh yeah, talking about your work. I'm a content creator, just scheduling some social media posts for tomorrow morning. Yeah, I saw some of your Pagesley, very interesting. I saw you had like some animal ones, but you mentioned that you had one of the larger football fan clubs on Facebook, I think it was. That's pretty cool, man. Anyway, I am just going to dive in here and get a couple of quality laps in just to warm up, shake off the cobwebs, and yeah, dive into my first daily race as soon as I can here. What I'm thinking tonight as well is, depending on my own energy levels, might dive into the lobbies earlier than usual. Say maybe about 10:30. Depends how I'm feeling. I'd like to keep the racing going until 11 if I can. Maybe dive into the lobbies around 10:30, 11 at the latest. And I'm thinking instead of closing off at Brands Hatch, we actually do get a small head start on the dailies for next week. I'm still completely on the fence about whether to go with Race B or Race C next week. I'm leaning towards Race C, I have to say. I really do like the Michelin circuit in Atlanta. So let me know in the chat which ones you're thinking about doing, and we will set up a lobby for it later. Yep. Oh, Luke, you were trying Undisputed Boxing. Yeah, I got that one free the other day. It had been on my wish list for a while. I loved the EA Sports Fight Night games back in the day, so I'm curious to try it, but I haven't had the chance yet. Looks like a lot of fun, though. And the Harris Birmingham City FC and British Boxing. Oh, cool. A lot of boxing in the chat tonight, so. Wrong button. A beta tester, wow. What are the races next week? I can't remember off the top of my head what race B is. It's one of those long ass ones in reverse. And then race C is Road Atlanta. I'll bring it up here now. So we got Lago Maggiore, full course reverse for daily race B. And then race C on medium and soft tires, we have Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta. Of course, we've no idea what category of cars there are. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume Atlanta is Group C. Or sorry, Group 3. And as for Lago Maggiore, any idea? I think maybe Group 4. I think they might give us a weird one. They might even give us Red Bull Juniors again. If I'm going with an out there kind of guess as to what it is. Well, yeah, and I see we are up at 222 subscribers now. That is incredible. Thanks again, everyone. By the way, for you early adopter viewers here, if you could hit that like button for me, as always, shame spiel. It just helps get the stream out to more people, so I'd really appreciate it. Zaza bro, hi. Can't respond now, but how you doing, buddy? Okay, so who do we have? Okay. Oh, we had Gunsmith enter the chat since last time there, coming in at 8th. And number 9, Charlie. I knew he was working on laps. I can't remember if he had set that before or after Friday. Hey, just CB7. How you doing, buddy? I'll get a ghost going here. Let's see, how far has T. David slipped? 5th to 10th in the last couple days. You're streaming at the same time? Cool, man. I will be doing a lobby race at about 10:30, 11 p.m. So roughly about kind of 2 hours from now. If you want to join in, can simul stream. By all means, feel free to throw a link to your own stream in the chat as well, so that lads can check you out at some point tonight. Just CB7 is viewer, you've been around for a week or two now anyway, and I was asking my advice on getting set up with his streaming setup on Discord there during the week. So by all means, lads, if you want to throw him a subscribe, help a new channel out, I'd appreciate it. And I am absolutely running traction control 2 tonight. I think it was a mistake to take it off last time after I'd gotten used to it. Oh, just stop paying attention there for a moment. Alright, thank you. I'm doing an EAFC 26 stream, but I'll pop down on stream. Nice one. Charlie number 9, you're running traction control on the Porsche. No disrespect meant, but the Porsche 992 already feels like it has traction control with how hard you can press on the throttle with zero spin. You say that, but that's a complete lie. Because you only have to have watched one of my previous streams to see how much spin I get in the rear of this car. But aside from that, it's the main reason that I need it with this combo compared to any else one is just how narrow these roads are. It's not even a throttle control thing for me, it's prevent a spin going off the track thing for me, because that's the main bit that's been wrecking my week. Particularly down here. So the amount of times that I have spun out doing that or going on to the next curb, and I do find that traction control is really helping me prevent losing myself in sector 1. Just playing too much F1. Yeah, no, like F1 is a completely different beast, alright, in terms of being careful and not spinning the car out. But this curb here in particular, I think I span on it 3 or 4 races in a row on Friday night. It's too early there. Cool. Yeah. Little inconsistent still, but kept it on track. That's all I need for now. This first video of the channel has been a bit difficult to film and edit. Feels like the schedule is going against me to 1 week. I don't want it. Sorry, is this the channel you're looking at setting up for F1? The one that you said was kind of like Rick's F1 addiction? And it seems like I'm flowing good on the track in comparison to Wednesday. Thanks, yeah. I do have traction control on. That could be the difference, honestly. Yeah, Lee agreeing with me down there. Well, let me know, Charlie, what you've been struggling with in the edit. I'm curious to know how you're getting on, fellow editor. If you ever want advice or to bounce ideas off me, I'll be more than happy to help you, dude. Just let me know. Actually, one thing I've always wondered about the likes of the race or Rick's F1 addiction. So when the majority of their videos are relying on stock footage of Formula 1 and photos of Formula 1 that they don't own the copyright to, I just wonder how they get around that, because YouTube is so strict that even when I was streaming Watkins Glen a couple weeks ago, I was getting copyright flags. It wasn't affecting the video, but it was getting copyrighted. And I wonder, when you're reliant on so much stock footage, how you can even get the videos out without YouTube stopping it, or if there's permissions you're able to get. Yeah, there's very few things as frustrating as editing on a bad laptop. I know what you mean. I know the pain well. Thankfully, I'm on a decent newish kind of MacBook Pro at the moment myself, and it's making a world of difference. I take it you're probably editing on Premiere, are you? There's a few things you can do to really optimize performance there, you know. Spawnsworth, how you doing, man? Haven't done much racing this week, but hoping to get on the lobby later. Yeah, that'd be great, dude. It'd be great to have you on again. And Ansel, oh, you tried traction control for a bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit jarring at some points, alright. Quite aggressive with the braking there. Vaughn. Oop. I'm not gonna lie, if the other cars hadn't gotten in between me and Vaughn there, I probably would have punted him for that overtake. I always feel traction control feels really weird there in a way that I almost don't like. Oh no, didn't brake as hard there as I thought I was. I only gave a dab of the brake when I know I meant to actually go to full there for a moment. No, and I did it again. Exact same spot, exact same point in a race. I just get overconfident on that one, go too hard onto it, and flip the car around. Puka does have the elbows out tonight, I tell you. Oh, sorry, just that ghost came back at the worst possible time. Ugh. I tell you, those roll of the dice situations never seem to work in my favor, do they? Lucky number 13. There we go. So, yeah. That's kind of been the epitome of my week so far. Mostly self-inflicted injuries. That being said, I actually didn't hate that race. Because anytime I had cars around me, I felt faster than them. And that is something I can definitely build on and work on a bit. Tonight even, I think. Just need to fix one quick thing. I'm propping up my brake pedals with some weight plates at the moment, and I felt one or two of them come loose there, so I'm just gonna need to adjust them quickly here. Actually, you know what? I'll swap the pedal cam here so you can see what I'm up to. My MacGyver solution. So obviously not an ideal fix, but it's keeping my pedals from flexing at the moment, which is what I need. Lost 2,000 euro on Thursday from dirty drivers and silly incidents. I just scrapped race B completely. Yeah, don't blame it. And Lee Harris, I think the copyright thing mainly affects monetization. My DJ sets would always get copyright tags on YouTube unless it was all my own music. Yeah. Well, but the likes of The Race and Rick's F1 Addiction obviously would have monetized videos, bringing them out all the time using kind of stock photos of Formula One. And I just wonder, like, do they subscribe to a stock imagery place that allows them to use? Do they get permission from FIA? Because I think something would have to happen. I don't believe FIA are known for being generous about sharing their material. Could be wrong. Okay, let's see what we get on now. Had a bit of problems with my braking there actually, where one or two times I thought I had pressed it harder than I did. Let's work on that a bit now. 100, 75, 50, 25, 10, off. 10, 25, 50, 75, 100. Okay, so 100, 75, 50, 25. Okay, 25 really doesn't require much. I'm still getting a little bit of flex, am I? How's that looking? It's not bad actually. That's 100 there. Might tighten it a little. I think that'll be more sturdy. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. It's still bending quite a bit. So this is the minimum amount of force I need for 100. Yeah, it's flexing a lot more on me than it was on Friday. It's almost back to normal even. Okay, still got 2 minutes till next race. I need to work on this. That's way less. That's much better. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm in the lobby. Oh, just CB7. No, I'm not sure if you heard me the first time, but that won't be for at least another hour and a half. Okay. I guess I've been pushed so far down the C rank now. I am now in pole position again. Hey Pablo, thanks for joining the chat. It depends, dude. What do you have a cockpit? If you don't have a cockpit, I wouldn't recommend getting a load cell. When I first got mine, it was on a fold out kind of frame, and I had nothing really secure to push it against, and to even have the load cell even require even 10% of force, I was kicking the folded frame away from me, which I didn't like at all. It also took a ton of getting used to, so I'd approach with caution. That being said, after 6 months of using it now, and after 4 months of having it in the cockpit, I do actually really like it. But of all the bits of gear that I got, I was most excited for it, and I was the most deflated when I got it, because I was like, oh, I don't like this at all, I was thinking, my first few times using it. And as you can see, I do have to tinker around a bit with my cockpit right now, sticking barbell plates underneath it to stop it from flexing still because of the amount of force required. So yeah, it really depends on the current setup you have, and if you have any friends, anybody you know who might be able to give you a try of one first, I'd highly recommend that, because I went in completely blind, not knowing how they'd feel at all. Ooh. Jesus. This is the craziest lobby I've been in so far. Lost count of the amount of contact there. Oh, and I'm really sorry. I just completely missed my braking point there. Couldn't see anything. I'll wait for him. There's too much chaos in that. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my pedals here as well. They're still rattling around on me a bit. I did kill him. Sorry about that, Pumpy Dumpy, if you happen to see this. Genuine mistake. Whoa. Jeez, still making those mistakes. Ants Puka Pole. Yeah, you said it, mate. So I just I've had pole position so few times this week. I just feel uncomfortable knowing where to brake when I'm starting on pole. and then it allows those two to get in the inside, and then just that feckin' shit show ensued. I'll take a look at the replay if I get a chance and try and count the amount of contact that happened there, but I think I was probably bumped into 15 times by the time we reached turn 3. This feckin' race indeed, Lee Harris. To be fair, he did go into the side of me there. Curious to know what you guys think of that one. Apex was mine. Yep, thought so. Oh, hello. He keeps looking like he's about to go and then he saves it. Ay, ay, ay. That calls for a celebration.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Can't explain it, but for some reason I'm still enjoying these races. Yeah, like I wasn't sure if I was in front, but we were definitely side by side. I was just sticking to my side and he kind of went in to the side of me like that, so yeah, it was not like it was a dive bomb, you're right. How did... Oh, Pompey Dumpy recovered to 6. Good for him. What the username on YouTube? Did we meet Putu? I don't think so. Hans Clipper. For the madness, friendly bunch in the chat anyway. Okay, let me see if I can find out what's going on with my pedals here. Just give me one quick second. You can hear that, right? That's what I'm trying to get rid of. Complete balancing it. Reorg this, I think. So I have a feeling that isn't going to hold. Let's see. No, look at that. Jesus. This was working so well for me. Sorry, everyone. I need to get this sorted. Jim Morrison, proper dirty race. That yes, it was. Thanks for joining the chat, dude. And Charles Galea, just raced you. Cool. What were your names in the race, lads? So ants, they actually weren't slipping. You see, the thing is, once they have the weight of the rig down on top of them, they don't slip. The problem is that for some reason, despite me using even amounts of weights on each side, one side is a little higher raised than the other, so they're not slotting in underneath evenly. Let me just try one other thing here. Tattoo Jim. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to play the replay of that race while I go back to fixing this, because it was pretty mental, that first lap. It rolled up towel would have too much give in it. I need something solid as a rock, like a cinder block underneath it. And I did have this working, it just slipped out on me after a week of using it on the Friday night session. Oh, there you are in third, Tattoo Jim. LGA was the culprit. It's funny, I've raced against LGA quite a few times, not in a few weeks, mind you, and that was... yeah, I think that was a bit different out of him. Let's take a look at this here. Thanks for subscribing, lads, by the way. I just saw my sub numbers jump up. Really appreciate it. So I just didn't know what to do with pole position there. Broke badly. You guys got ahead nicely. But then look at this move here. Oh, so it wasn't him. So you're right. It must have been LGA. Rear-ending him. I was wondering why somebody just dove past me really quickly there. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tattoo Jim, I saw you got caught up in that as well then. Poor Pompey Dumpy, I ended up ruining his race here just because I missed my braking point. Let's count the contact here, shall we? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Vinny was a fair racer. Ratty 7994. I'm Rat 2. Okay, let's see how it went for you, Mr. Rat. You gotta clean through this whole thing. Just had to escape the madness. Nice. You'll see I ended up ruining Pompey Dumpy's race here. I just missed my braking point. But watch this, lads. Take a lesson from this. This is what you do in those scenarios. You stop and you wait for them. Didn't matter if I had a 5-second penalty. As far as I'm concerned, I ruined his race. My race is already ruined if I do, you know? It's the only way to play fair. Who was Finny that you're mentioning? Or do you mean Lenny? Oh, did you have another incident there, Tattoo Jim? You're up on forward. Fair play. Ah, that's bad. That's bad form now. He's way too close to you here. Yeah, you should never go into a corner that close behind a car. I think he's waiting for you though, is he? He is. Or slowed down a good bit at least anyway. Interesting race, I'll say that much. Anyway, I need to sort out my pedals here. Hey Drac, how you doing, buddy? Alright, let's see what I can do. got it. Okay, just need one more. Front, this should be it. Puka Chef next. Here's one I prepared earlier. So what is the permanent solution? Do I have to get a new rig? No, I'm fairly sure. I got a local welder down the road. And I'm going to take the front part of it to him for a few ideas. I think just putting something solid underneath this pedal base plate that touches the floor will probably be enough. The force that's being applied is not directly downward, more of a forward force applied. Yeah, no, so I have a solution for that you can't see off camera, but there's actually weights on the other side of the pedal tray as well. So when the forward force kicks in, it's actually lifted up enough. That's kind of what I need to work on now, but I can do that on camera. Sorry, you work for a civil engineering firm and this got you going into work mode. Yeah, it's a mixture of forward and down. But let me try this here. So watch this on pedal here again now. Still a good bit of flex, but it's because it's lifting at the back. Just lift another weight underneath here will actually be alright. Just the front part here. It's like playing whack-a-mole. Shame this was working so well for a few days. Whatever way I have it. Progress. Okay, let's see how we do. Could be a good video. I need the yellow pages. Ay, ay, ay. There's my heart rate. Jeez, 100. Yeah, lugging around weight plates will do that. Freeze, how you doing? Oh, I forgot. Completely forgot. Sorry, so your quads are still sore from Friday. Physiotherapy can't improve. Truly humbling week, even if I shouldn't be mad at myself given the injury. Yeah, you know what? It's not that I haven't had an injury, but I found myself getting quite mad at myself this week. And, you know, in moments like that, I just need to snap out of it. There's no point in getting mad at yourself for anything in this game, really. Content search. Will I find it this way? Time will tell. Oh, here we go. Thanks so much, Freeze. So to everyone watching, Freeze designed me a custom helmet during the week. Has some of my favorite sponsors on it, and it has one of the, I noticed one of the charities, the bereavement for children who lose a loved one charity. Sorry, Winston's Wish, was it? Great sponsor to have on it too. Thanks, dude. Jim Morrison, yeah, sorry, I meant Lenny. He touched my rear end, which made me spin out, but I noticed he did wait for me at first. Yeah, I saw that. That was good. All right, sorry about the diversion there. Hopefully we can get back into some racing now. Nice. Yeah, no, I'm thrilled with anything. So right now, all of the support that I have is just going onto the brake pedal, which means I need to be a little delicate on the throttle in fear of knocking everything loose again. Yes, Winston's Wish for grieving children. Men's Minds Matter for mental health for men. Oh yeah, I did see that one as well. Yeah, nice. So 100. Okay, I'm getting a bit of flex, but not a terrible amount. I can work with it. Yeah, definitely gonna need to work in a permanent solution next week. Bolted to the floor. Yeah, no chance. We've been playing for about the same amount of time. Yes, might be a little hard to gauge just based on my play history. So I've had the game for since October 24, about a year and a half owning the game now, roughly. And I've been playing sport mode. I've been playing it consistently since November, and I'd maybe had about 2 or 3 kind of weeks of looking at races very sporadically over the course of my first year owning it. And it's pretty much my first racing game. I played about 100 hours of one of the F1 games, mostly on a controller. And then around the time I got my first wheel, I got Gran Turismo. I've been mostly on that since. But yeah, new to racing games in general. But at least since I started the channel back in December, I've been putting the hours in every week. Getting a good lot of seat time. It's led to some fairly mixed results. Feb 25. Okay, yeah. Quite similar then. And have you been playing online sport mode much? Jim Morrison? Huge Doors fan, by the way. So, like the username. If you can't tell by my background, I'm quite into my guitars as well. Okay, who do we have? Oh, we've Tattoo Jim again. How are you? We've LGA again. Let's watch out for that. We meet again. So is that you as Tattoo Jim? Yeah, must be. Okay. Yeah, and LG8, noticed that too. Alright, best of luck to you, Jim. Jim Morrison is actually your name, wow. That's cool. Drag Fury, we need a bucket list on Discord. Hey, come on now, I'm old, but I don't need a bucket list. What do you mean? Why do I need a bucket list? I assume I know what you mean by a bucket list. A list of things you want to do before you die, right? Where's this coming from? Everything okay? Thanks, Freeze. I'm allowed to say I'm having a midlife crisis. I'm allowed to say it's a midlife crisis machine. People who are older than me are allowed to say it too. Not as comfortable with you doing it, young man. Oh, come on! Redonkulous. Geopanos. An old elephant like me never forgets, mate. Name on the list. Ah, is that a bucket list? Okay. That's not typically what I'd refer to as a bucket list. More like a vendetta list. Kill list, whatever you want to call it. Wall of shame. I think you might have got a corner cutting penalty there. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It was really stupid of me. Even more stupid. Force another... Jesus, get back on the track. You'd call it right there, turn off the PS5, yeah. Yeah, I'm in a good mood today. Despite all the shithousery. I'm actually going to drop down to D rank at this rate, honestly. I'm probably not far off it at this point. So me trying to get back onto track there and just spinning off it. I just had the Benny Hill music playing in my head. I'm not even looking at my breakpoints anymore. Who needs them? Having too much crack getting punted off in the second lap. Good excuse to try that M6. No. I've enough going wrong without trying to handle another car that's famously squirrely right now. I don't think an M6 would have saved me from getting punted in the rear there. I'll just call it, do some lobby races. No, I'm too stubborn for that, man. You know what? I'm actually going to win my next race. Mark my effing words. Any incidents tonight? No, it's actually been smooth sailing, Charlie. Most relaxing bit of driving I've ever had. Oh dear
Like
Lord.
and subscribe to Puka GT.
Well, I'm very glad to see that Giopanos came in fourth and didn't win it after that. Shit race for you that was. Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't my best, Jimmy boy. Yeah, mate, win the next one. Believe in you. One of the main reasons why I bailed on this race is it doesn't matter how good you are, others who are struggling ruin your race. Losing to your will affect next week. Yeah, but the bright side is, like, you know, the further down the driving rank I fall, the more shit hot I am. Where is it? Where's Giopanos? Giopanos, congratulations. Well done. Thanks for the clean race. That was fun. Let's play again sometime. Thanks for the race. That was a phenomenal race. You hero. Oh, there you are. Hi, Giopanos. That was special. Well, thanks for dropping in and say sorry. I appreciate that. I do. Don't appreciate getting taken out like that, but geez, to be honest, it's this course. It brings out the worst in all of us. You're about 1.5k from T rank. Nice. It's okay, dude. No, I really, no matter what harm is done on the track, if you pop in here and say sorry, I completely forgive you. It's all good. But it doesn't mean that I won't make fun of you a little bit. Danison 2. Nice. You were first in the last race. Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too, George Panos. Some of my best friends in this community I have met in circumstances like that, so do not worry about it. So what was it, Danison? So you're Daniel GR, were you? What happened to yourself, Jim, in that one? So what happened to you? Well, at least you kept it. How about yourself, Jim? You have an incident or two? More just war of attrition stuff, was it? Losing a place or two at a time with incidents? Daniel Seor, last second victory for yourself. Nice. Let's see this. Oh, you cheeky pup. I love it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Giovanos, thanks for the sub, mate. Really appreciate it. Hi, Pook and crew. Hope you all had a nice Sunday. That's from Ferno Gears. Thanks for joining the chat, man. It was a mess at the end. Very, very scrappy race. Yes, indeed, it was. I think this is my most fantastical week of racing so far. I started this week in B rank and I am now teetering on D rank. Yeah, another Doors reference. There we go. Apparently it's just his real name for No Gears. Actually, you'll notice I have 27 as my racing number. 27 is my house number. And I even have tattoos to do with the number 27. And it's all to do with that whole Rockstar curse and Jim Morrison and Kurt Cobain and... Hendrix, of course. The goat of guitar playing for me, personally. Can't explain why, given how bad the racing has gone so far, but I'm having a lot of fun tonight. Really appreciate seeing so many new names in the chat as well. It's great to see. Pretty, yeah, he accomplished a lot in a short time. One thing that really, really astounds me, particularly about a lot of those younger songwriters who die, like Jim Morrison, is just the level of poetry that they were capable of in their lyrics, and they had barely even lived a life yet. Like, I know there was obviously substances involved to help get them there, but even still. Alright, here's the F1 Barbershop Quartet.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Thanks for that, boys. Lovely as always. Oh, too soft on the brake. There we go. At Not the Real Kaz. Hi, I'm not Kaz. Thank you for playing my game GT7. Man, there's so many double negatives in that. I don't know what to do with it. No thanks. You're a tattooist. Oh wow. You bought yourself a machine 3 weeks in. I tried my own skin. Doesn't look good, but it's self-made. Oof. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Nice to meet you too, Not the Real Kaz. Thanks for joining the chat, man. And Ants Puka. Ah, come on. Even the game is crashing on me. I'm crashing. The game's crashing. The caffeine intake is crashing. It's a pain in the butt. Ah, well. You know what? I might do something a little different then for the next couple minutes. Might just try to load in one of my friend's Ghost Laps here and see how close I can get to it. And Puka gets his weekly caffeine intake on one Sunday night. Yeah, I tell you, I particularly on these weekend days, I need it the most. The kids, like, they're so great, but they're just so high energy. And I was taking my 5-year-old out trying to teach her to cycle a bike today, and it's like, it's physical enough. You're like crouched over, bent over, holding on to the back of the bike, trying to make sure they don't fall for 2 hours. Yeah, no, I know he's the CEO of Polyphony Digital, but that guy's username is Not the Real Kaz. Geez, 3 cans of Monster a day. No, I'd be strictly 1 can of Monster only a day. Just the caffeine on that one is pretty strong. Yeah, I think I was screaming fast feet, because she kept like slowing down and then sorry, friends ghosts. Okay, who do we have? Okay, already fast on that lap for Mans. Go for Wolfies. Oh, there he is in your popsicle livery, Freeze. Yeah, it's pushing too hard there always bites me in the ass. What time are we at? Okay, new lobby should be open. Oh, by the way, I'm considering doing something tomorrow. I'm considering trading in my PS5 and a few other bits to get a PS5 Pro. I was wondering if anyone had any experience with it or what their thoughts on it were. I have a few reasons for wanting to do it. I'm curious to see if anyone has any opinions first, and then I'll make my piece known. Sorry, just need to adjust something here quickly. How are we doing on that like counter? Should probably get a live one on screen soon. I just didn't want to busy up the screen too much. PS5 Pro is a con in your opinion? So I'll tell you, I never necessarily thought it was a con, but when it was first announced, I didn't see the point of it at all, particularly at the price. The difference is too minimal for the money regarding GT7. Yeah, no, there's not much going on with GT7 at all, and particularly on this monitor that I have in front of me, there'll be zero difference. There'll be a little bit of difference with VR. Well, actually, there'll be a bit of difference, but it's a bit of a double-edged sword because there's a few bits that it does worse. All that being said, I'm thinking forward. So when the PS5 Pro was first announced, I thought it was just too late in the console life cycle to bring out something like that for the money. But given the current RAM crisis and what Xbox are planning for doing with their next gen console, I'm actually not even 100% confident there will be a PS6, or at least a PS6 on the near horizon, when I think we would have been scheduled to get a PS6 probably in 2027. I think it's more likely going to be 2028, 2029 now. And Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out this year. And I am very, very confident that that game will run really well on a PS5 Pro. And there'll have to be a ton of either performance or graphical concessions to be made on a base PS5. There have been tons of rumors about it. I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but then bought a new game only 2 days ago. You may have heard of it, Crimson Desert. And the difference between that one on a PS5 Pro versus a base PS5 is night and day. And if that's what the future of games are going to be like, I think it's going to be worth having a PS5 Pro. I also think both the PS5 Pro and the base PS5 are going to increase in price within the next year. I just don't see a world in where Sony can continue to afford to charge as much for them as they do, given the price of most kind of computer components right now, especially RAM, especially GPUs. And once Sony stock runs out, they're either going to have to stop manufacturing them or kick up the price. On top of that, I also think that most people who own a PS5 already do. And instead, people are going to want the PS5 Pro. And there's going to be a slew of people trading in their PS5s all at once. And that's going to drop the resale value of them simultaneously. So you're going to have to pay more for a PS5 Pro. And you're also going to get less for your base PS5. And the games coming out within the next 2 to 3 years are not going to play nearly as well, and the PS5 Pro is going to be more justified. And I do have a TV monitor that can support it. It's just not this one. My TV downstairs. It's fairly new. Only got it last year, but it was fairly high end. How new is my base PS5? It's not. It was effectively a day one. I think I got it like 2-3 weeks after the release. It was the second wave of stock that arrived in. So what was that, like November 2020? Yes, the PS6 will be 2028, 2029 definitely. If it's for other games, go for it. The base PS5 is the most common, so developers aim for that console first. Yeah. But just anything with a cross-platform release, it's hard to know. And Rockstar, they're famous for bringing out games in this phase of a console's life cycle. Like when you think of when GTA 5 came out, it was like right towards the end of the Xbox 360, PS3 era. Red Dead was right towards I guess it was bang in the middle of the PS4 era. But it's just all of those games, as great as they were, benefited more from the generation after them. Although that being said, Red Dead didn't. They never really updated that one. But like GTA 5, how many times did they update that one? Like, it's a completely different game now than it was in release graphically. Oh, good for you, Jim. I got booted. I was there waiting to get into it and it kicked me out. Glad you had a good one at least. Just talking about justifying a PS5 Pro purchase here. But yeah, I worked it out anyway. There's a local company called, or not local, they're in Ireland and UK. They're a retail outlet that mostly deal in buying secondhand stuff off you and selling secondhand stuff. Practically like a pawn shop for games and games consoles and DVDs and that. But I calculated anyway that trading in my base PS5, trading in my Xbox Series S that I think I have used maybe once in the last 2 years, and trading in my Asus ROG Ally, which is 2 years old. I used to use it, but I haven't used it once since I bought the Switch 2. So if I trade in all three of those, I'll get a PS5 Pro for the same price. And I'm quite happy with that, to get rid of two things that I'm not using at all and replace something that I use a lot with the better version of it. Yeah, I hear you, Lee. I don't have any of my old consoles. I always ended up giving them away to a younger brother or a friend or something. Actually, curious in the chat, what was everyone's first console? Mine was the Super Nintendo. That was the first one I ever owned. Oh wow, the Atari. Sorry, Jim. I just spent about 10 minutes boring everybody else to death there with it. Yeah, long story short, it can handle. It doesn't need to make a compromise as much between resolution and frame rate as the base PS5 does. That's just out of the box in most games. They've also got a very cool upscaling technology called PSSR2 that essentially allows you to run a lower resolution version of a game in a high frame rate and have it upscaled to 4K without any noticeable difference to the eye. There's been a bunch of games optimized for it now. But just I have a feeling that this console life cycle is going to be extended by a couple of years, given the current kind of RAM and GPU price crisis that's going on. And as a result, I think that we're going to see a bigger chasm between what a game is able to do on the base PS5 and the PS5 Pro. And with that, I think we're going to see massive price jumps in both consoles as well. So I'm thinking to myself, will it make that much of a difference to me now? No. Would I be willing to bank on it bothering me and being a much bigger price difference in 2 years' time? Yes. That's 100% what my decision is being based on. So then you had the Amiga, the Mega Drive 32-bit, PS1, PS2, Xbox V1, 360, PS3, PS4, PS5. Interesting. No Nintendos in there. I haven't had nearly as many of the Nintendo consoles. I think I had the... So I've had the Switch 2, I had the Switch 1, and then I didn't have the Wii U, had the Wii, didn't have the GameCube, and then I had the N64 and the SNES, but that was it. And then I had the Sega Mega Drive, I believe that was the 16-bit console. And I also had Xbox Gen 1, 360, didn't have an Xbone, and now have a Series S, but I've barely ever used it. You gotta switch one after the PS4. That's for the kids, of course. Cough, cough. Yeah, my 5-year-old is really getting into the Switch at the moment. She really likes it. She loves Mario Kart. Yeah, I've had a couple of gaming PCs throughout the years as well. Last one I made was in 2015. It was good until maybe about 5 years ago. Had a power supply unit failure and just never really got it fixed up again. It was having a lot of problems. It was like a mid-tier build even in 2015, so it was already kind of getting a bit long in the tooth. Tell you though, I really wish I had just rebuilt one then and there, because yeah, prices be crazy at the moment. But I'd love to be able to give iRacing a try, but kind of locked out of it at the moment. Ah, you bought it for Pokemon. Quite a few Pokemon fans in this chat, actually. I love the original, like on the Game Boy, and I haven't played a single one since. I've played minutes of them, but never really gotten into any of the other ones. Oh, okay. You had a break for a good bit, Jim Morrison. That's interesting. I remember I had a break with gaming almost entirely for about 1.5 years at one point. It was the last time I was self-employed and I was just kind of so busy with it, I just lost interest and stopped playing games for a while. And then it was around the time I was due to start a new job, and it was a corporate job, and I was due to start and I ended up getting an abscess in my tooth and needing to go in for dental surgery, and I was essentially on sick leave for my first 2 weeks that I was meant to start at this company. So I bought a PS4 Pro, got Final Fantasy 15, and was just high on painkillers for 2 weeks, playing the hell out of it, and it just completely reinvigorated my love of gaming. And my love of painkillers. I'm kidding. But yeah, it was it was a fun 2 weeks. Ah, nice. 52 this year. I'm turning 40 this year. I'm doing proper midlife crisis stuff myself at the moment. And Dark Fury, I have FF16 sat ready to play through. Yeah, that was an interesting one for me. I can't remember. There was some other game came out right around the same time as it, and it kind of took the wind out of its sails a little bit. Like, I did really, really like it. I loved the voice acting in it as well. The combat was great, but oh, what game was it? There was some game that released within a month of it that was one of the best games I'd played that year. And I remember playing Final Fantasy 16 being like, kind of want to go back to the other game. But yeah, it was really great. It's arguably it probably hasn't been my favorite game in a couple of generations, but like the early PlayStation stuff, like 7, 8 and 9 and then 10 on the PS2, like, oh man, they were the games of my childhood. Like, I loved them to bits. Ah, yes. Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. Amazing, amazing game. And it's funny, it didn't grab me immediately. I was about 3-4 hours into it and I was like, yeah, it's a little bit double A, but man. It's as much a piece of art as it is a computer game. Such an incredible soundtrack. And the composer had never composed for a game before. They found him on Reddit. It's just such an incredible story of how they just pulled these exceptional people together with no kind of proof in the field yet, or most of them anyway. I know a few of them were ex-Ubisoft stuff. Oh, I would kill to play an FF8 remaster. I was a moody teen around the time I played that one, and Squall was like an icon for me. He was such a dick. He's got out a lot faster there. Jeez, I'm losing my voice. No. Gave me a nudge. It's cheeky. Ruined my exit a bit. Oh, too much, too much, too much. Oh, there's Ratu again. He was in the chat earlier. Baloo, we met him in a few races last week. Sound enough, chap. Woo. Not sure what was going on there. Rat was going very slowly. He might have mechanical damage. We got a penalty for that. I'm not sure if that's fair. Not sure what's going on with Rat. He's going quite slowly. Oh god. It's about 2 races ago someone ghosted on me there, ended up throwing me off the track. No, Blue, don't. Be working together. Ugh, sorry, dude. It's just too close to him there. Should have held back more. You see where Rat is in comparison to us now? And we were racing faster than Rat by a lot. That is my first points finish since Wednesday. There you are, Ratty. Oh, you came top 5, man. Nice one. What happened to you mid-race there? There was a point where you were driving real slow. Did you have mechanical damage, or...? I just saw it. You were almost like going into turn 1. You were only at about half pace. It was like your car couldn't move. Or maybe you were recovering from a spin. I wasn't sure what happened to you. Cheers, Lee. Did I play Vagrant Story? I did. First time I heard of a guy called Ashley, protagonist of that game. I always remember. Really interesting combat system. Good game. Daisha 9th. Oh, there you are. Thanks for joining the chat, buddy. How are we doing? Yeah, I had fun there. I have played Balatro. I quite liked it. It's interesting. I thought I'd be all over it because I like Texas Hold'em. Like, I like Texas Hold'em enough that I've read books on how to play Texas Hold'em. And I like roguelites as game types. But I played it a couple of hours and got bored quite quickly. I just really wasn't into it for some reason. Yeah, I get why people liked it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a great game. It's just there was something about it that didn't draw me in. Vagrant Story 2. Yeah, am I right in saying that Vagrant Story 2 transitioned into Final Fantasy 12, or there was something that happened there? There was one of the Final Fantasies that took a lot of the combat system cues from Vagrant Story, and I can't remember which one it was. Well, that was an uneventful race. For you, answer for me. No, for me, I had an adventure. I spun out quite early in my race. You'll Jim Morrison, you'll find my PlayStation name in the description. It's Wickstone, Wickstone. But the best way to stay in contact with me is and this goes for anyone watching, we have a Discord. Most of the lads you see in the chat there are on it. We organize our lobby sessions through it as well, so please join that Discord if you want to stay in touch, find out when the streams are on, and just join what's turning into a fairly nice little community. I think there's about 30 of us in it now. Yeah, there is some Final Fantasy that it takes direct spiritual succession from Vagrant Story, and I can't remember which one it was. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more daily race, and then I'm going to open this up to private lobby. That if you're watching, we'll put the room ID in the chat here, and you can feel free to join us. Let me know in the chat what you're thinking of. Are we doing Maggiore or are we doing Road Atlanta? The poker player, play Balatro every night. One of your favorite games of all time. Nice. Oh, by the way, whoever was talking about Claire Obscura 33 earlier, and I was singing its praises, I loved it, but it actually wasn't my game of the year last year. I would probably have given that to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That for me was one of the best games I've ever played, and one of the most beautiful as well. I couldn't believe how well it looked running at 60 frames on a PS5. It was incredible. Anything but Brands Hatch. Yeah, we won't be doing Brands Hatch. Don't worry about that. We'll get a head start on one of the races for next week. So in the entire week, is 8th place my best finish in Brands Hatch? Fuck me. Oof, look at that C rank for you. Clinging onto it.
Like and subscribe to Puka GT!
Do as the goat says. Race B for you till bedtime. Tried keeping it in third there, just to see what would happen. Thought I had it. Braking too late there all of a sudden. You look quick, don't push too hard. Yeah, thanks, Roddy. Yeah, I'm not a C rank driver by any stretch of the imagination anymore. Most of my time is in B rank now. I've just had a disastrous week. Jim Morrison, we meet again. Yeah, sometimes. Alright, can we finish Brands Hatch in the points? Ooh, it's a bit slow there. Steady. Well, yeah, it's like I've been saying all week. Brands Hatch is easily my favorite course. Like, it's why you've seen me get so many consistent results like that all week without fail. Yeah, I'm really gonna miss this track. You know, as you can tell, if you've just tuned in now, I've been very successful all week. I don't think I've scored lower than second. So yeah, that was just a small preview of what's been happening all week, everyone. If you've just tuned in now. What race will I be doing next week? I'm still on the fence. I don't know yet. I'm going to try them both out tomorrow. And I'll see what way it shakes out. I'm maybe leaning towards race C, but it kind of depends how long it is. Get him. Well done. You're in the zone now. I was in the zone for most of that race. Then the last lap I was like, oh, I might win this, and I started messing up again. Freeze, he finally did it. That old dog. Celebration time.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Well done to you too, Jim. So you got second there. Looked like you had quite a battle for it as well. Nice one. Ratty. Thanks, dude. So, we're now going to do a little bit of lobby racing. Not for long though. I do need to call it quits at 11:30 tonight, so we'll get 2 races in. F1M plays. You on a roll tonight? Absolutely. Just win after win. No, I'm not. No, I'm not on a roll. I had one good race tonight. And yes, Freeze, I do think it was the helmet spurring me to victory there. Its beauty distracted everyone else. But like, at least I've finished the last 4 weeks with a win each week now, because that hadn't been happening for a while, and it definitely looked like it wasn't going to happen this week. Now do a race in the Aston. No, as much as I love Brands Hatch, and I really do love Brands Hatch. Look, full cam view here. Brands Hatch, I love you, particularly with Group 3. You're my favorite course. I've been saying it all week. Back to main cam. So as you can see by my tone and delivery there, I'm completely genuine when I say how much I like Brands Hatch. Need to check out you too, Jim. Thanks so much for joining the chat, man, and well done again on that race there. Really good result. Guys, lobby, what are we doing? We doing Maggiore or are we doing Road Atlanta? Nice one. Glad to hear it, Freeze. Opinions in the chat here. I'm making the lobby. What circuit are we picking? We do Maggi? Maggi. Okay, let's do for Maggi. Oh, Road Atlanta from Freeze. Okay. It's 3-1 right now. Oh, you drove it in Forza Motorsport, okay. Okay, so it's 3-2 to Maggiore right now. Sorry, I have to go whatever the votes are. Grid order fastest first. EOP on. I'll tell you what, you know what, I'm doing 2 races. We'll do one Maggi, we'll do one Road Atlanta. We'll do Group 3 in both, because we have no idea what the actual tracks are going to be next week, but they'll just be short ones. Just, I know Maggi's a slightly longer one, so we'll do, say, 4 laps of that, 5 laps of Atlanta. Group 3. Usable tires. Just gonna go mediums. Call it in the middle. Engine swap, tuning parts. Short penalty, weak. Wall collision penalty. Off, car collision penalty on. Ghosting during race. Put it on weak. Okay, I'll leave all the assists on for people. Okay. We'll start with Maggiani, right? Where's it gone? I actually don't know what the logo for this one looks like. Must have missed it. There it is. And it's full course reverse. Number of laps. I actually don't know how long this one is. Private. And create room. Okay, I'm putting the room ID in the chat now. By all means, even if you're lurking in the chat, feel free to join us here. So it is ORWX. So, sorry, ORWX EHK. It's long, 2 minutes. Yeah, that's okay. 4 laps. Works well. Okay. And you know what? I'm probably going to go back to my old Beamer here. Where's she gone to me? Be happy to see Freeze. I got a Quench livery on it. There you are, Liz. You are, Lee. Will I open the Discord chat? Let me know here in the chat if you want to join the actual Discord voice chat on the stream. Spawnsworth, welcome back. Track Fury, I assume you're joining as well, aren't you? You're in the Discord chat. Okay, I'll open it up, sure. Just give me 1 second here. Drag Fury's on his way. Hello.
Evening.
Evening. How you doing, buddy?
I'm fine. I'm fine. How about you?
Yeah, doing great. Having a fun evening. Sorry, Charlie, not sure what you mean by that. People from my generation will love your... Oh, right, 6, 7, yeah. Even my 5-year-old daughter is doing that. I didn't realize you were so young, Charlie. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't think I've even raced this course the right way around, let alone the reverse way. So this will definitely be interesting.
Oh, competition then. She's done a first lap now too.
By any chance, are you rustling a crisp packet?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, maybe don't. You're the only person on voice chat. We don't need to hear that.
I'm putting it away.
Good stuff.
Just had a bit of popcorn because of the exciting stream, you know.
Nice, nice.
And I guess Liz is still a bit shy because she hasn't even said hello.
No worries. Hey, Liz. Thanks for joining us again, Liz. Appreciate it.
She doesn't know what to say.
Hey, I'm concentrating.
She's turning red a bit, Luca.
I don't blame her. You know, given the fact I stream, one weird thing is I hate doing voice chat on games in general. Like, I never do it. What did I set me? Oh, I forgot to turn my traction control off. Can I do that? Let me exit out here. I think I can do it still.
Do it via the controller.
What's that?
You can do it on the controller.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You can, yeah. I'll just switch it
That's
off
the
here.
reason why my controllers always turn on.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. I think we're... Spawnsworth, just waiting for you. Okay. I think that's everyone, is it? Let me just exit the track one more time just to see.
Also, by the way, Puka, we've agreed that she's doing one race on Maggiore and I'm doing the other one, so...
Okay. Okay.
I want to see if I can still remember the reverse layout.
Yeah, I'm just going to do one warm-up lap here and then we'll dive in. But yeah, I'm working without any breaking points whatsoever here.
That's the time to beat now.
And sorry, it's Liz on this one, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just coaching a bit in German, in case you're wondering why you
Sure.
don't understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
Wenn du da später einlenkst, kannst du voll drauf stehen bleiben.
Crash.
Yeah, you should try to stay on track though.
Hot tips.
Pro tips here, yeah.
Da komme ich nicht
Tom Soft Level Coaching.
When the race starts, drive really fast.
Yeah. I mean, he was like doing one race on a Sunday sprint series from the Endurance League we're racing, and he won by 45 seconds today.
Jeez.
Brauchst du schon ohne TK?
Oh no.
Was?
Ohne Traktionskontrolle?
Keine Ahnung.
Dann lassen wir es erstmal. Ein bisschen später einlenken. Jetzt links bleiben, links bleiben, links bleiben, links bleiben, links rüber, links rüber.
Okay, we're gonna kick her off.
Seeing your lap on stream, I will actually bet my money on my girlfriend now.
Oh, 100%. All my money is on Liz as well, to be honest.
Oh, you should have seen her reaction. Puka, I would really love you to put the Beamer without a scratch on the beautiful livery back in the garage later.
Oh, don't worry. You know me. I never crash. Smooth sailing.
Warum bin ich ganz vorne?
Weil du die Einzige bist, die Runde gefahren bist.
Whoa.
Oh, drag again with the Cadbury Dame Beetle.
Whoa. Some fun happening between myself, Spawnsworth, and Lee here.
Oh, Lee has a nice Porsche livery going on. Versucht ihn drin zu finden. Okay.
Hey, wer hat uns reingefahren?
Lee crashed into her.
No, I did. Sorry. Oh no, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's so dirty.
I didn't think I'd knock you out like that.
Sorry.
No need for you to be sorry, he crashed into you.
I thought it was.
I was trying to give you a bump draft by T-boning you.
Yeah, great idea to do that mid corner. Zweiter. Who drags in the pits?
Oh. Oh no. No.
What does he do?
Puka's fun. So für die ein bisschen später einzulenken.
I have to say, I quite like the look of this course. It has a lot of elements to it that I tend to like. A lot of downhill and uphill sections, crazy camber turn here as well. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. The thing with the reverse layout is your car doesn't take flight.
It doesn't take what?
It doesn't take flight. If you drive the right way, the uphill section now turns into a downhill section where the cars tend to catch air underneath them.
Oh, okay.
And your front axle really lifts. So if you don't keep the steering wheel straight when landing, you will go everywhere except straight.
Right. I think I probably got a corner cutting penalty there. I did. Whoa! Yeah, I really have. Just even in an evening of using it, I have gotten very used to traction control.
It's a fun fact, I've done a couple laps earlier on Brands Hatch, and I've managed to get like almost my exact lap time again, off by 5 thousandths, but I
Okay.
couldn't get any improvement after that time. My optimum was actually a 24 today,
Nice.
but like I couldn't get a lap together, so
Yeah. What is going on with Drac?
he's playing with you again.
Ah, right.
At least I'd assume he's doing it. Spieleingang für die. Krass. She's actually setting purples again.
Nice.
Was ist die Penalty? Scheiße. Hast du nicht mit Bremsen dürfen? Naja. Oh, Puka, you might catch up to her. She's got a 1.5 second penalty as well.
Yeah, if I wasn't 20 seconds behind, I might believe you.
I mean, it's just like 15 seconds behind her.
Oh, is Lee that far out ahead?
Yeah, Lee is like has a 15-second gap to her as well.
Oh, wow.
Ja, Puka hat mich auch von so aus dem Rennen genommen.
Yeah, that's right. Puka took you out of the race.
Oh, there we go, spinning again. I like the M6. It is quite squirrely though.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't think it's necessarily gonna be a good car around this track.
Probably not. I was just curious to try it again because it is one I've spent a couple of weeks on.
I believe it's gonna be Porsche Meta again.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. If this is going to be the Group 3 race. But I could totally see them doing this for Group 3 and Road Atlanta like Group 1 or Group 2.
I'm gonna go on a wild bet here and call Red Bull Juniors for this one.
I don't even remember the last time they've done the Red Bull Juniors for a daily race.
It was Daily Race B in either late October or early November, and it was one of the Sardinia reverse tracks.
Yeah, my football destroyed brain can't. Nah, that's too far in the past.
It was a fun week, but wow, safety ratings took a knock. It was one of those races where you'd get rear-ended and smash into two cars in front of you and then come out with the lower safety rating.
Yeah. Almost the same as Brands Hatch, isn't it?
Well, Brands Hatch was more of a driver rating killer than a safety rating killer.
Not if I look at the lobbies from my girlfriend.
Oh my god. Was hell.
She's gonna get some PTSD from that.
Yeah.
Like the lower ranked lobbies, they were like disgusting to look at.
Oh, Drac has a penalty.
Go get him. Yeah.
Oh, and he's in the grass. Oh no, the race ended too soon.
So for this race, I'm gonna do the racing, you're gonna do the talking. She did not want to hear that.
Yeah.
Achso, ich hab nicht zugehört.
Ich fahr, du redest.
I should talk.
Okay, let's take this world tour to the US.
I thought we do a second race here.
Sorry?
I thought we will do a second race around here.
No, it's just one of each tonight, and then I need to call it quits. I'm already
Okay.
up later than I should be here. Why did Drac just pit just for something different?
Okay.
Okay, I'd appreciate if you could all go to track quickly and we could get this started. Because I really do need to call it quits ASAP.
Ach, die Strecke.
She just remembered which track this is.
Who's racing this one then? Is it you or Liz?
Me.
Okay.
Actually, first time I'm gonna race it in the Porsche.
The Porsche, yeah.
In my EV Porsche.
EV Porsche goes faster than a typical one.
Maybe a little bit.
I mean, it still has room to evolve, right?
Porsche man, I choose you. Use your punt Puka off the track attack.
Hey, you're the punt man. Maybe not smart to take off my hand from the steering wheel to point at my mobile phone. Going off track while saying that after you cast a spell.
Texting and driving. In the Pokemon universe, do people eat the Pokemon?
Huh?
Like, in the Pokemon universe, the Pokemon are essentially animals. So is everyone a vegetarian, or do they eat the Pokemon?
That's a good question.
And on top of that, the Pokemon seem to understand English quite well, so how conscious are they?
I mean, depends from where you watch it. In other countries, they understand Japanese well.
Yeah, yeah.
Or German.
Do the Pokemon have different names in German?
Yeah, of course.
I love that. What's Pikachu in German?
Pikachu is the same, yeah. Unfair advantage for Drax that you put him up in the front there.
Ooh.
Oli is lagging for me. Whoa.
Whoa.
But for example, Charmander is Gloomander.
Gloomander, okay.
Or Charizard is Glurak.
Or Eevee is Evoli.
Yeah.
Ivory. Okay. Yeah, basically every kid's property that's in Swedish, they all have very, very different names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like my kids, they don't watch Peppa Pig, they watch Greta Grease. What's the oh yeah, Curious George is Nicky Nifican.
I think it's not safe to say that on stream on YouTube, Puka.
What? What's wrong with Nicky Nifican?
The last syllable of the name is the German word used for the F-U-C-K, you know?
Ah, right, yeah. Well, wait till you hear what they call pizza crust in Swedish. That gave me quite a shock at a family dinner one day.
Okay, so Drek can't do Sector 1.
Whoa, neither can myself or Spawnsworth.
Track wundert sich, warum ich auf einmal so schnell bin.
Yeah. Puka, Drake is probably wondering why my girlfriend is so fast all of a sudden.
I assume he
Nice.
can. I assume he can hear the stream.
He knows we switched.
Ah, okay.
Kind of outbreak myself there. Oops. Sorry, Greg.
Sonst was hat Puka eingestellt? Er ist schon wieder 20 Sekunden hinter dir.
Really missing Brands Hatch right now. I love that course.
Yeah, Drake and I have a nice little battle going on here.
Nice.
Although that battle cost me 2.5 seconds to slide.
Just kind of racing in between you all right now. The racing is a bit of a generous word for what I'm doing around the track.
Drake just had a massive moment in front of me. The Beetle might be a good shout for that meta race here, if it's Group 3. Oh,
Beetle, huh? Drac quite likes the Beetle. Is he
yeah, I
in it
mean,
now?
the Beetle is rapid again.
Is Drac in the Beetle right now?
Of course, and
Yeah.
he's swerving. Drag. Dirty, dirty, dirty. No? Okay, maybe you can swap.
Ja, Puka hat auf jeden Fall Probleme. Seine schnellste Runde war gerade eine 1,25.
GG's.
Nice. What was the gap at the end?
We forgot to save the replay from Lago for the race pictures.
Oh yeah.
Need to do it here now. But I hope it's fine for everybody if I send the pictures tomorrow.
Oh, come on. I can make the finish line. I'm right there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Made it! Right as it ended. All right. Unfortunately, though, I'm going to have a call it there. Liz, Felix, thanks so much for joining the voice chat there. Spawnsworth, Lee, and Drac Fury, thanks so much as well for joining in with that race. That was a disastrous evening, but a fun one all the same. Really enjoyed it. We'll be back stronger again next week. Hopefully I will recover some of this lost driver rating that I got this week. But anyway, you've been watching Puka GT. I'm Clark. I hope you have a great night and a good start to your week ahead. Talk to you soon.
How can the heart truly want what the mind can never possess? And just like the tide, he was gone. Puka, the new fragrance from the ship.
The Puka GT experience.
I don't know, man. I think ivermectin is more than just medication for goats.
But you would say that, though. You are biased.
What do you mean?
Well, for one, you're a goat.
Ah! Let's go! Woo! This is insane! Ah! Keep it coming! Bah! Bah! Hey, listen up! Bah! This is outrageous! Bah! Yeah! Bah!
Did you see that video of a moose getting hit by a car?
Welcome back to TMG, bringing you the latest in celebrity gossip. Our main story today, Puka has been spotted publicly cozying up to Kim Kardashian. They were seen arriving at Paris Fashion Week before jetting off to watch the Super Bowl together. Kim has remained tight-lipped about her new beau, but Puka had this to say.